Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's on Disney Plus with a quick news update for you guys on Star launching. But before we get into any of that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So today is a massive day for Disney Plus subscribers around the world because Disney has finally added the new general entertainment brand Star to the streaming service. So it's available in 17 countries including the UK, Ireland, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, right across Europe. It's also launched officially in Singapore today. Star includes content from a number of different brands within Disney, including 20th Century Studios, FX, ABC, Freeform, and also Searchlight Pictures. So there's tons of stuff that's been added. There's been just under 400 titles added here in the UK, about 500 in Canada and Australia. We're getting movies like the Die Hard franchise. Some countries are getting Aliens. We've got so many things. I literally just watched Deadpool 2 this morning. We've had like Family Guy. You've got tons of new Star originals, which you're only going to be able to find on Disney Plus. They include Hellstrom. We've also got Love Victor, Big Sky, and Solar Opposites. Those are all available now, with the first 2 episodes dropping with the launch, with new episodes dropping each coming Friday. We've also got some other Star originals coming soon. So for example, in the UK, we're going to be getting Next and also Dollface. Some other new upcoming Star originals were also announced today, including in April, we're going to be getting Grownish, which is a freeform spin-off of Blackish. We're also going to be getting in May a brand new ABC series called Rebel, and then in June we're getting the National Geographic Genius Aretha Franklin series, which will be arriving in the US in March. It's kind of interesting how this is all working. Basically, all new shows that are coming from FX, ABC, Freeform, etc. are all going to be going through the Star brand as long as they are created by Disney, because there's a little bit of issue with some of those Hulu originals. But we're going to see a lot more of them. There's going to be 35 originals within the first year. There's also going to be a load of new local content created individually. Just this past week, they announced 10 different European ones, including ones for France, Italy, Germany, etc. And there's going to be loads of English ones as well being created. And I'm sure there'll be some for Canada and Australia as well, because it's all part of the big scheme of Star. So when you fire up Disney Plus today, you will be presented with a brand new screen if you're in one of the countries that are getting it, basically telling you what Star is and asking you if you want to access it. So you have to put in your password to authorize that you want access to this mature content. You can then also set your profiles accordingly, as if you want them to be able to have access to this content. So maybe if you've got a child's account you don't want them to see things like Deadpool 2, you can then set them there. And if you aren't too sure what to do, go back into the profile settings and then you can change them and set profile pins, etc. So if you've got the adult account, you might want to put a pin number on it so your kid can't flip over to it. This is something that's been introduced on Disney Plus around the world. It's been introduced in the US, and so you can sort of change which settings you want. So it's just important to note that that actually has come in everywhere, regardless of if the Star is available or not. Just so much different content. The other sort of bad news really from today, that the price of Disney Plus has gone up in the regions where Star has launched. For example, here in the UK, it's gone up to £7.99. You kind of had the option of get it cheap, but that one's all gone now. The good news is, if you are an existing subscriber, if you're monthly, it will carry on at the existing price until August the 23rd. If you are set to annual renew before August the 23rd, you will pay last year's price. So a lot of us probably got Disney Plus when it launched in March. We'll get the old price. We won't have to take out the new one. Though if you're signing up directly brand new now, you're going to have to pay the new prices, which is something they've done for existing customers, which I think is definitely a good move on their part. And there is so much new content. Disney Plus is going up everywhere anyway, so kind of for the sake of essentially £1, you're going to get all this new addition, all these new originals, and we're going to be seeing a lot more coming up in the future. A massive addition to Disney Plus. The whole kind of app has completely changed. I'll be doing a video where I do a full tour of the app as far as UK audience goes later today. But yeah, so Star is massive. It's a huge addition. It's really weird seeing shows. Last night we were seeing little things dropping in as they were updating it, and I mean, I watched Family Guy before I went to bed, and that's just, I never thought I'd say the words. I watched Family Guy on Disney Plus, and then this morning I watched Deadpool 2. You know, these are stuff that you just wouldn't imagine we'd ever seen on Disney Plus, and it's just massively changed what is available. You know, just going through and seeing all these different movies and shows. There's so much more content. It has become a service for everyone rather than just for kids and for maybe big kids. But now we're getting so much more different content, and there's going to be so much more to be added. They're looking to be adding around about 1,000 titles by the end of the year. So there's a lot of stuff missing right now. That is down to existing contracts. For example, like here in the UK, the BBC have got some shows for FX, Channel 4 have got some things, Sky have got some things, and then in Australia and Canada it's the same kind of thing that's going on. So just be aware that not everything is available everywhere, you know, and we're going to see this for a while. We're kind of getting some of the issues that the US have had since Disney Plus launched that we didn't really have with the Disney side, but the sort of 20th century side is a little bit more messy for all of us, but eventually it'll all work out. Some shows like Grey's Anatomy, for example, will still be rolling out on their old channels because they're on old contracts, but we're going to be seeing so much more, a lot more content for us to be able to watch. Let me know what you're going to be adding to your watch list on the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe. Also a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.